Okay, hello YouTube again. Quick update. I went out and bought a table saw with some graduation money. By the way, I just graduated. Woohoo. So yeah, the reason I had to buy this. First off, it was $130, and it's going to cost me $90 to rent one for 2 days from Home Depot. So all in all, it was a good investment. So yeah, reason why. See this curve right here? That's where my miter saw over there, or Miller saw, whatever, circular saw, yeah, that's where it would go down to. Now here's the problem. It turns 45 degrees this way, but not this way. So it turns this way, I can make a cut there, make a cut there, make a cut there, make a cut there, but I can't go back and cut this other piece at 45 degrees. When I was doing straight cuts, I could make one straight cut this way, flip the material around, and cut it again to get this part. But since it only turns 45 degrees in one way, there was no way to get this. If you don't think shapes in your head or anything, just take my word for it. So yeah, then I switched to putting this in a vise and using my Sawzall over there to finish off the cuts. Only problem was they were getting wonky. The Sawzall had a metal blade in it, not meant for wood. It was taking forever. And then if you think about it, I already did 4 cuts. And they were like hanging on. Well, the vise only goes up to about there, so I was clamping onto the piece that I already cut. So once I cut all the pieces, well, all 3 pieces, I was left with 1 piece, and then I couldn't clamp it anywhere else because this is slanted, and I was trying to clamp the piece I was cutting off, and it was a mess. So I just went out and bought this, and I mean, it's so quick. It took me like an hour just to do 1 piece with the Sawzall, and it turns out it's like, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch too short in every direction. So put that back up there. As you can see, I cut these out. It took me like 20 minutes to cut all of them. I mean, I have this set. Let's put it in here, slide it across, do that 4 times, 1 for each side, and you are done. So what I'm saying is, if you're actually going to go through and do this, do yourself a favor and just buy one of these. I mean, hell, if I would have gotten this in the beginning, all the cuts that I made for these pieces over here would be straight. Wouldn't have little curves along the side. So I mean, yeah, in hindsight, get yourself a table saw. They're so worth it. And $130, it's not that bad. I mean, the material for the box alone is like $50. So if you think about it, you're spending like maybe twice what the material cost is on 1 tool that you can use to cut every piece. Yeah, this right here can do every cut that I need, except for that 1/8 groove. But I mean, if you really wanted to, I'm sure that you could, straighten out the blade and then drop the depth down to like 1/8 of an inch. It would be hard, but I'm sure you could get it like right at 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, by the way, it's adjustable height and angle. But I mean, if you lower that low enough so it's just 1/8 of an inch up, like that, I'm sure you could get a 1/8 inch groove. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, yeah, you can do every cut, including the routing of the electroluminescent wire with this. So it really is worth it. I really don't know what else to say right now. I have all my part C's glued except for 3 pieces. Waiting for these 2 to dry, and I can do that one. I got the F's. Those aren't glued yet. The A's and B's are. This is my piece of scrap that I have. I still need to cut the door out of that. I'm buying this and rushing through it tonight because... I'm sorry, I'm pacing with the camera. I'm rushing through it tonight because I only have 1 more day, or I'm sorry, 3 more days to use that CNC mill I showed in an earlier video. So I'm trying to get this all cut because the thing with the door, like you cut out a piece of material like this, but then you cut grooves into it so that way it fits the pieces. I don't know how to explain it. You're gluing pieces onto it, so instead of gluing pieces on and you already have the first layer cut, so that way you do 2 pieces stacked on top and not, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm sorry, I've had a really long day, but just take my word on it. Yeah, so I have to cut out all the pieces so that way I can measure how far it is on the door. I can't take the other guy's measurements because I upsized everything because I'm dealing with slightly larger material. Yeah, so guess I could just up his measurements, but margin of error, and I want this to be perfect for my girl, so yeah, I'm just going to do it my way. Also, I'm sorry I lost my, well, I didn't lose it. My room's a mess because I've been working on this. So I've misplaced my other camera, so I'm using my cell phone. It's about everything that I have to say for now. Next update will probably be after I finish cutting everything. So, yeah, words of advice. Get one of these before you start the project. If you're going to buy clamps, make sure they can fit at least 2 1/4 inches. These are 2-inch clamps. I spent money on them for nothing. Haven't even used them yet. And make sure you work in an area where it's easy to clean. This is the biggest open area where I can make the most mess, but all those bags and everything over there are getting covered, so that's about it. So peace out, YouTube, internet, bloggers. I don't even know wherever this is going to end up. Yeah, long day. Back to working, so I will see you next update. Peace.